Hello, welcome back again. So this time today I will be doing a white chocolate whippable ganache for the macaron demo that I'm going to do either tomorrow or the next day. But I have got all the ingredients. I sourced them, I found them. I already had some almonds anyway. So yeah, that is the main goal of this. So yesterday we did the caramel, and today we're going to do the whippable ganache. This needs to ideally set overnight, so it's nice and firm, and we can whip it then before we make the macaron. And then also you're going to need piping bags and piping nozzles. Failing, if you haven't got any piping nozzles, it's not too much of a big thing. We can still do it without the piping nozzles. But you will need piping bags for this, definitely, and probably around 3, I would expect. Okay, so yeah, and again, everything's nice and clean. We're all ready to go, and then hopefully tomorrow, yeah, like I said, we'll get on and make the macaron. Failing tomorrow, then the next day, because I'm sure Lucas wants to be involved as well. So yeah, okay, enjoy. Okay, here I've got my white chocolate. I've had to top it up with some other white chocolate because I only had a few pistils left. Everything's in the recipe that you're going to need. In here I've got my gelatin just soaking in cold water. I've got some liquid glucose here. I've got my vanilla bean paste because I haven't got vanilla seeds, which I usually have at work. So my gelatin is the Dr. Utka. Same with the liquid glucose that I found in Morrison's. Actually all 3 products are from Morrison's, so that was quite a nice find. Here I've got my 2 types of cream, which is double cream and a whipping cream. So if you can't get whipping cream, then single cream. The reason why that is 1, obviously for the whippability, and 2, it doesn't make it too dense and heavy, and it won't split out. And I find, you know, that the more fat you got, and the bigger chance it's going to splitting out. So this will hopefully prevent that, and also your gelatin will give you volume when you're whipping it, and also again prevent it from splitting. So glucose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my vanilla bean paste to that. Roughly 15 grams. But if you want to put more in, you put more in. That's totally up to you. And then I'm going to add my glucose. So in goes the glucose. Okay, and then I'm going to add my 2 creams. So I've heated the cream up. And then onto my chocolate. Never put your chocolate into your cream and then heat it up, because obviously you can burn your chocolate. Okay, so I'm just going to give that a little stir just to get the glucose off my spatula. Make sure I got it all. Because we're going to use a hand blender as well, so you'll need a hand blender for this. It's best to emulsify all your fats together, that way you'll get a nice smooth ganache. So my gelatine's nice and soft. Give it a squeeze, get as much liquid out as possible, and that then goes into there. At this point I'll be using my hand blender, so it might make a bit of noise. As you can see, it's incorporating a bit of air, but you don't want to sort of aerate it. You know, it needs just to be emulsified. Unfortunately, the blender I've got is not the best, but it doesn't matter. Okay, that'll do. And as you can see, it's nice and silky. There's no lumps, so it's a beautiful texture. Okay, and there's no sort of residual fat around the outsides. It's all emulsified nicely, apart from that little bit there, which I'm not going to touch. So once you've done that, again, like we did the caramel, we are going to cover it as soon as I there we go. Going to cover it, making sure the cling film touches the top. Leave it out for a minute to just chill before you put it in the fridge, but again, overnight that will set nicely, and then I will show you when we do the macarons how we whip this up. Try and keep the kids away from it because it's delicious. Okay, so this is more in preparation of what we're going to do for the macaron. So we'll have two fillings. We'll have the caramel filling for the centre, and then we'll have the white chocolate whip that goes around the outside. And that's it. Thanks for joining me again. That's that. So hopefully tomorrow I can get on with the macaron. I've only got one tray, which makes it a bit difficult for the quantity I've got. Flat, so you will need flat trays. Again, the oven that I'm going to use, I've never cooked in macarons in it before, so hopefully it's not going to be too bad. The lower your fan in your oven, the better it will be. Just a small bit of air circulating it is enough. And again, failing that, what you just have to do best and see how the fan, you know, everyone's got different ovens, so it makes it a bit difficult sometimes to gauge on how this is going to work at home, but hopefully it should work fine. Once we've done that, then we can get on and fill, decorate, and give it a bit of wow. Okay, thanks for joining me.